Let's talk about Miss Universe Philippines swimsuit photos. Recently, the contestants shared their photos, and I'm going to share with you my top 20 favorites. I don't know why in my head I thought that after seeing the headshots that looking at their swimsuit images would be easier for me to narrow down. I think there was a part of me that was hoping that I would already have started to form some sort of internal biases towards some of the contestants that might make me more influenced to include them in this episode. Granted, I do try to avoid those types of biases when I can, but I don't know, in my head I thought that maybe that would have happened and it would have helped me to narrow things down to a top 20, and it didn't. So let's talk about the top 20. Also, thank you to everybody who's been helping me learn the pronunciations of these provinces that I'm unfamiliar with. I am going to try my best to improve and keep those comments coming. Let's get better together. Here we go. Marivelis. Beautiful. If you've been around, you know I love a wet look for swimsuit. I think it's really fun, and I'm always surprised that we don't see more of it, but I feel like there's always one person a year in a cycle of contestants, and this is beautiful. She looks stunning. Like I said, love the wet hair, the skin, it looks really natural. Yes, obviously she has makeup, it's a glam look, but we still have that wet effect. And the suit is fantastic on her, fits her really, really well, unique in color and style, so very beautiful. Help me out here, friends. Kainta, did I get it right this time? Not sure. But Stacy, gorgeous. I've talked about her for years in other episodes. She is always stunning. I expected nothing less than a great image from her, and I love this one. Cute suit on her as well. Beautiful. Solid. Knocked it out of the park. Australia's image is giving me magazine. She is giving me title holder turned model. I love it so much because yes, she's in a swimsuit, but it's more of like a fashion swimsuit. This looks like something that you would see in a magazine versus just for a pageant swimsuit photo. Zambala's, first of all, how could she not take a great swimsuit photo? I don't think she could take a bad swimsuit photo ever. I talked about her in another episode, her and her 19-inch waist. I just don't see that there's any way that you could go wrong in any swimsuit photo if that is your measurement, and she looks fantastic. She looks gorgeous. The orange is beautiful, vibrant, great contrast to her hair. She is just stunning. Oh, the other thing I almost forgot to mention was the recent photo shoot for Mega Magazine with Miss Universe Philippines and Thailand. I love it. I love it. Frankly, I really wish that the contestants would have gotten a shoot like this. This reminds me of the days, the glory days, when Fadil would do the themed shoots for Miss USA, when they did the Grecian Roman type themed shoot that I am still obsessed with until this day. The creativity of that, loved it. That's the vibe that this shoot is giving me. Fantastic. I want this for everyone. I want this for me. I want to do this photo shoot. Iloilo City, okay. This suit on her, the body is bodying in this image, okay? I fully expected her to be in this episode, and then I looked at this image and I was like, congratulations, you've made the cut. Well done. The suit is perfect on her. Looks incredible. I'll buy. First of all, gorgeous. This yellow is very memorable on her, perfect with her dark hair. The pose, beautiful hair, makeup, editing, she's just stunning here. United Kingdom, she went a way that many of the contestants didn't, and her image is really bright. Really, really bright. We don't see darker background, we don't see shadows. She's really well lit. This is beautiful, but she's got that windblown hair still happening. She has a more unique pose. This is lovely, lovely. Definitely for me, a standout image. Cebu was on my edge for this episode only because of the hand in the back, okay? But what really, I would say, put her over the top for me is the facial expression here. You can just see how stunning she is. One thing I will note, and I'm not sure if it's because some of the contestants may be shot with the same photographer, many of these images have kind of a gray tone over them, a gray tone over the skin, and I would have preferred a warmer tone because when we think swim, typically we're thinking warmer tones and sunny. If you're enjoying the episode, please be sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, and if you'd really like to support the channel, hit that super thanks button or join memberships for access to exclusive and extended episodes. Help me with this one. Kananga? Is that correct? Let me know in the comments. Love this. Love the movement of the hair. This definitely, I feel like because of the hair, is just kind of giving me more fashion. And I also really like that you can see there's some sort of spotlight on her. There's some shadows in the images, but what is important that is lit is the face. And it's a pageant, so the face is a part of it. This makes a lot of sense. This is great. Pasig. This right here is one of my favorite images, and I don't have an ultimate fave because there were just so many, but this is in my top 3. Are we about to have another Miss Pasig win Miss Universe Philippines? Just look at her. The hair, the makeup, the face, the body, the suit, the pose, all of it. All of it! She has everything I want in a swimsuit image entry. Victoria is one of our veterans and she is really coming for the crown here, okay? And we can see that clearly in this image. Love this, the pose is there. She photographs really beautifully and she's got such long legs. She's clearly making the most of that by really showcasing her legs here. Great posing, great editing. One thing I've noticed this year is that in terms of restyling, that whoever's been doing her makeup, they have been using a white eyeliner on the lower waterline of her eye. And it's really popping, and I understand it's there to widen the eyes, but I would instead opt for a neutral skin tone color to line the waterline instead of the white. Like the white is really contrasting against her right now. Pampanga, and I just love saying that. It just feels great rolling off the tongue. Look at how beautiful she is here. So this right here is such a solid image. This just looks like an advertisement. It could be an advertisement for a swimsuit. It could be an advertisement for hair. I don't even know what the ad is for. She could be selling a lot of things in here, but one thing is for sure, and that is that she sold me. She sold me on this image. Well done. I'm gonna try this one again. Kemigan? Which one was correct? Either of them? I hope one of them was. This is a little bit different. There was literally a pole in her image, but it's done in such a tasteful way. It's not too distracting, and I love the movement of the hair. I don't know who was helping make this happen, but it worked, and I'm sure, I would assume that during the shoot, they probably captured this and were thinking, that was it. That was the shot. Like, it looks like that. Like, this is such a great, really, really cool and creative image for a swimsuit entry. I love this. Like, the posing's unique, hair, fantastic. But look on, after I saw her headshot, no wonder she's in this episode. She is gorgeous, gorgeous. It's literally the face and the skin and just all of it. So she's here and I love her. Kazan Province, okay, so the hair, first of all, beautiful. Like, you know, also I really noticed the hair in this image. It's so pretty, it's flowing, it's waving. But what really gets me is the awareness of her body, because very, very easily you're gonna notice one of her arms is in the back, okay? It's pulled back. Now, if that arm had been moved up an inch, you would completely lose the silhouette of her body. So that subtle thing, that subtle space right behind her back is showing just this level of awareness for her posing in an image. So that's great. She looks beautiful here. Skin, hair, makeup, all of it. Tell me if I get this one right this time. Talisay? I hope that was it. I've been trying to understand. Everybody has a different way of phonetically spelling it to try to help me, and it sounds a certain way in my head when I read things, as with anybody, so I'm trying, but let me know if that was correct. Love this, the body, the soft facial expression, she just gives me confidence here. She gives me confidence. Love the suit, the pose. She looks great. Baguio, the face, right? She is gorgeous. She looks confident in this image. I love that the skin is glowing. I just have high hopes for her throughout the entire competition. Quezon City, I love the natural hair here, and I love that her skin looks, I don't want to say sweaty, almost like a little bit oily, but a natural oil, like when you've been in humidity and you have that little layer on your skin, if you know what I'm talking about, but it's done in such a beautiful way, and it makes it look more authentic, more natural, more like swimsuit weather, and I love it. I love it. She's beautiful. Pose is great too. Southern California, first of all, the body is amazing. I also like that it looks like she's kind of in a desert sunset vibe, right? And we think desert heat, of course. But she looks really beautiful here. The hair and makeup is great. I also really like her expression. It's almost like she's like about to smirk at you, like I know something you don't know. And I'm always a fan of that expression for pageant headshots and images. It creates this curiosity about a contestant that I love. Gives her a little mystique to gig. Let me say, Pasig, Taguig, Baguio, Zambales. I feel like they very consistently are delivering contestants that are frankly hot. Like, they're super hot girls. They really are. Jeez. This image, perfect. Hair, makeup, body, pose, swimsuit. The image is all about her. The suit's not even distracting. It's just about her, and she is stunning. Stunning. Those are my top 20, but frankly, I loved so many of these images. I loved many more than a top 20. The ladies are incredible, but I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Let's continue to show positive support for all of our contestants. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll be back very soon for more episodes like these ones that I'll link up in the corner.